मैसेज तो है बिल्कुल be proud of it, गर्व होना चाहिए. You have the best possible, I mean, it's original here. I feel later, the world is 5 billion years old, and yet Christianity says it was created 6,000 years ago, till a few hundred years ago. And then it says God has given this revelation, that's why everybody has to believe it. A few hundred years later, Muhammad came. He says, Allah has given last time what he wants. Hindus, the rishis, have seen the truth about, I mean, the rishis have never been proven wrong. Yet Christianity and Islam, they have to be blindly believed. There's no proof whatsoever. Now, if the rishis had a supper at that time, no? Then if a Christian comes and says, God has sent his son and you have to believe it, otherwise you go to hell, he said, proof. Give me some proof. Then, no, you have to follow Prophet Muhammad, otherwise you go to hell. Please, tell me, why? Is it true? And you have the original, if you want to call it revelation, the most ancient, and it, how to say, it makes sense. I mean, it says basically all is one. Now science has also discovered all is one. I mean, everything is one energy. The Rishi say this energy is alive. It is conscious. It is Chaitanya, consciousness. So everything is alive. That means, can you prove it's not true? It makes sense, no? Because if everything is one, science has come to this conclusion. You know, all the scientists like Schrödinger, Heisenberg, Einstein, Pauli, whoever, Oppenheimer, they all knew about Vedanta. And actually science in the West took off after the Vedas reached there. And the church must have got very frightened, because the intelligentsia, how is it? The intellectuals, the universities and whatever, they were speaking highly of the Vedas. Voltaire, who fought against the church, he was saying, the Vedas are the greatest gift for humanity. We are eternally indebted to India. हम इंडिया बिल्कुल हमेशा धन्यवाद देना पड़ेगा. फिर इस टाइम से मुझे लगता है church has started to devise a strategies that people don't take it serious. And they came up with this Hinduism. I mean, this word was new created. It's like Germanism or Francism. I mean, Hinduism is a religion, but of course inferior, because we have the true God and they have so many gods. No? How can you worship the sun? No? They will say. So they tried to put it down, and they were, unfortunately, they were quite successful. And I feel in the 70s again there was a kind of revival. So when I was studying, there were all these Indian shops coming up. There was henna we started, and patchouli incense, and what India was very much there. And by now they have again closed it completely. There's no, now it's all about wellness. You don't talk anymore about spirituality. You don't talk about Atman. And India has inspired a lot of the West, and the problem is that Indians don't know. Because especially those who are educated, it took me long to realize why educated Indians are so negative about their tradition. I could not believe it. And it's, when I say it's the best, Hindu Dharma is the best, it is the best. And they don't say this, no? You can't say, I mean, it's, we are not chauvinists, we are not like this. But you have to compare. If something is best, you must compare. But Christianity and Islam, they don't allow any comparison. They just say, we alone are true. And so every normal person who is not too brainwashed can see that, of course, Hindu Dharma is original, is beneficial for humanity. If everything is Atman, if everything is Brahman and your Atman is one with everything, then you will be kind to other people. You will be kind to nature. You will be kind to animal. This is, I find, for me, it is very important, this massive slaughter of animals. And now Indians go after meat. They think it's cool to eat meat. I mean, how foolish can you be? Now, at least in the West, there is some reflection. They say we don't have the right to kill animals. You always knew it. In your Manusmriti is this. I mean, everybody says, oh, we don't have anything to do with Manusmriti. But it's much better than the story of the Bible, how the world is created. You don't have to be apologetic. Bilkul, you can be so proud of your tradition. But I would really advise, get to know something about it. Read some basics. Read, even just Bhagavad Gita is already very helpful. I like personally Tripura Rahasya. I like Kashmir Shaivism very much also. Imagine 1,000 years ago, what high thought there was in Kashmir. No? So much deep, profound knowledge was there. And now, I don't have a solution how to get people out of this brainwashing.